And I have dynasty hair. You know, like kind of like big hair. Moses is going to town on his little scratch pad. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, and I think it's the 25th of March. So, gonna vlog today. For breakfast this morning, I'm gonna have some coffee, and I've put a little bit of my almond milk in here. This is my favorite one, the Califia Farms unsweetened. Actually, I like the unsweetened plain, but I accidentally grabbed the vanilla. It's 40 calories a serving instead of 35. So I have that. I'm putting a little bit of this Da Vinci white chocolate sugar-free syrup. I found this yesterday when I was out shopping with my mom. And then I'm gonna have an English muffin with some of the sugar-free Polaner with fiber blueberry spread. If you put a tablespoon on here, it's 0 points. If you use 2 tablespoons, it's 1 smart point. I think. I've got to rescan it, but I think that that's what it is. So I'm going to do that on the English muffin. These are 3. So 3, 4, and 0 points for the coffee. Okay, I'm going to get ready for church. And just thought I would chit chat with you guys while I'm doing that. So it may not be perfect camera angles, and excuse the mess. Because I went all day yesterday with my mom, I am in chaos mode. So today we got to bring it down. I have a lot to do today, but I need to go to church first. So I need to go to church. I need to clean the bathroom and my bedroom. I've got laundry and stuff sitting out, and I've got to go to Costco because our membership is up at the end of the month, and I'm not sure if we're going to keep, I mean, I love Costco. I just am not sure if we're going to keep our membership there or not. You know, like, ooh, what's going on with this stuff? So we'll see. But I do need to go there and pick up a couple things. So I'm only working Monday, Tuesday. Oh, and it's very echoey in here because it's my bathroom. But I'm only working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week because my brother is doing like a cross-country trip. He flew into San Francisco yesterday or 2 days ago. And then they're doing like a cross-country. So he called me yesterday. They're driving. They have a 6-year-old. Is he 6 now? Oh, good Lord. I can't keep track of all my nieces and nephews. But he's 6. My husband has 4 siblings. And lots of nieces and nephews on that side. I have 2 siblings, and I have 5 on my side. I can't keep track of their ages. I don't know if I'm like a bad aunt. I don't know what the deal is. We're going to put a little more of this on, because I don't know, that didn't cover very well. Oh, here, let's do like the beauty guru moment. I'm using this Super CC cream from Physicians Formula. In case you guys are wondering, it's wonderful. It's very moisturizing. It has good coverage, and it's cheap. Okay, so anyway, they called me from California. They were in Monterey. They were driving. Hopefully they're going to see all the sights in California because it's so beautiful. But anyway, then they called me and they were like, we're on our way to Las Vegas. So I think they only spent like 24 or 48 hours in California. But they're coming my direction. And they're going to stay with us for a couple of nights. So I took Thursday and Friday off. So I'm only going to meal prep for 3 lunches at work this week. And I'm just going to keep it really simple and do some of my rosemary chicken, where I just take chicken breasts and put salt, pepper, rosemary, put them in the oven, cook them up, chop them up, and make salads. I'm just going to do big salads for work this week. I know that's boring, but it is what it is when you need a go-to. So I'll do that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing for dinners. I'm thinking about making a big pot of my 0 point bean chili thing that is meatless. and doing sweet potatoes with that. And then I really want pizza. So I think I'm going to do pizza tonight on those flat out pizza crusts I've shown you guys. So just going to keep it simple. So I just lined my eyes with some shadow from the Naked palette. And then I'm using this new mascara I showed you guys that I got from Mary Kay. What's it called again? Lash Intensity. It's pretty good. I used it yesterday. I liked it okay. So it's not a beauty channel. If you're here for beauty, go somewhere else. There's lots of other beauty. I mean, there's so many beauty channels out there, you guys. It's crazy. Compared to Weight Watcher channels, I feel like we have a very limited community here where, you know, we have some that have been doing it for years and have really big channels. And then we have just all of us small-time folk that are chilling out together. And I love the YouTube community. We have such a great community, very positive, 99.999% positive. So I love it. So anyway, so you get to watch me try to put this on I have like no eyelashes. So I'm a true redhead where everything is just kind of blonde. My brows are kind of blonde and I don't know how to do eyebrows. If I did, I would do something. But anytime I've tried to do something, I'm so fair that they just look like a clown. So I don't even bother. I try to keep them trimmed up, but whatever. So yeah, yesterday was great. I saw my mom. I went out to lunch with Asher went with me, which was really fun. He actually wanted to go. So we went and saw my mom and dad. We went out to lunch on the border. And my dad kept texting me, I'll meet you at south of the border. And I was like, south of the border? Where is south of the border? Is there actually a restaurant called south of the border? So I kept looking it up on my, Google Maps, and it kept telling me that it was in South Carolina. I was like, what is happening? So Asher's like, Mom, I really think he means on the border. And of course, this is during a point where they were in Walmart and they weren't getting like my text messages or my phone calls, and I don't know what they were doing, but I think they were shopping and not paying attention to their phones. And meanwhile, we're driving because we're going to meet them. So he goes, I really think that they mean on the border. So I was like, okay. So I put it on the border. Thankfully, there was only one in the town that we were in. And I just texted him. I said, hey, I think you mean on the border. We'll meet you there. Sure enough, that's what they meant. My dad was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. My dad's like me, where things do not always compute, as you all have noticed. So I went to On the Border and I got excuse my armpit. I got the mango chicken salad. And it came with, and I got the dressing on the side. They had like a citrus dressing. So it came with like a very small amount of grilled chicken on top, because I like a lot of protein. And then mango, corn, black beans, tomatoes, onion. And then I used about half of the little dressing cup that they brought me. It was fine. And then I had some chips and salsa. So it was fine. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't the best place I've ever eaten in terms of, what I like to eat. But Asher got some chicken tacos that looked really yummy. So we kind of threw Lenten eating out the window for that meal. And then so Asher and my dad, they went to Barnes & Noble. And then they went and saw a movie, some sort of Marvel comic book movie. The characters like from Africa, and Asher tried to explain it to me. He said it was a good political commentary. That's what he said about I think it's a Marvel comic book movie. I don't know. Anyway, he really liked it. So there you go. There's my review on that movie, whatever it was called. See, I'm so full of information for you guys today. Some of you said you like my hair like this. It takes a lot of work, and that's why during the week, a lot of times you just see me. I put like curl cream and scrunch my hair, and I don't even mess with this. So they did that. Meanwhile, my mom and I had a great time. We went shopping. So we went to Tuesday Morning, which is kind of like a outlet-y type place that has a lot of home interior stuff. She was looking for bedside lamps and a rug for the place that they're staying right now. So we found a really nice rug for my dad's office. We didn't really find anything else there. And then we went to, gosh, Pier 1. We did that. We went and I got a tea from Starbucks. Oh my gosh, and then we found this health food store. So one of her friends told her, hey, you need to go by this store. I shop there all the time. So we go by this health food store. It's not a chain. It's just like this huge health food store. And I just feel like I hit the mother lode. They had essential oils. And everything was really fairly priced. I mean, great prices there. They had like all kinds of different Quest bars. Well, I was really hungry by that point. So I got myself a 4-point Quest bar. I wish you guys were here so you could tell me if the back of my head looks okay. Because I need to look in the mirror in a minute here. And I got some of my favorite bottled waters. They had my big bottled waters for like $1.39. And I don't usually buy bottled water anymore, but sometimes it helps me drink more water if I have some of the higher pH water that I enjoy. I didn't buy any Fuji water, but I bought this other kind of water. What else? I got stevia. I got that sugar-free syrup I just showed you guys for breakfast. My mom got a whole bunch of Bragg's apple cider vinegar stuff. I mean, we just had a ball in there. It was great. So we did that, and then I had Real Woman dollars from an online order that I had placed. I don't remember. I don't remember what I was getting. But so anyway, I'm trying to get out of Lane Bryant and not shop there anymore, but I had used an online coupon and I had $75 worth of Real Woman dollars, and they sent me a $25 just like gift coupon. It was just $25 straight. You didn't have to buy any more than $25. So my mom went in there and I got 10 pairs of underwear. I got 2 pairs of really nice pants, size 14. Real, like the stretchy, like really nice dress pants. So 10 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of pants, and a shirt for $100. So, that's pretty good. And I love, I've told you before, I love their underwear. So when I'm out of their underwear, I don't know. And I guess I'm going to have to wash these and shrink them up a little bit. I don't know. I haven't tried them on yet. So, somebody said that Victoria's Secret has really nice, like, I like the cotton underwear with, like, this underwear has, like, bicycles on it and stuff. It's cute. It's cutesy. And that's the kind of underwear that I like to wear because I'm basically a 12-year-old. So, okay, I think I've gotten all the dents out of my hair. So this is washed hair from yesterday that I'm flat ironing here, you guys. So anyway, we did that. Then what else did we do? That was it. Like Pier 1, Tuesday morning, Lane Bryant. We were going to go to Hobby Lobby, but we went to the health food store. We just felt overwhelmed with Hobby Lobby. So then we met Asher and my dad after the movie. I got Asher, then Asher and I went to Chick-fil-A on the way home. It was like 7 o'clock. And I got the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad with the fat-free honey mustard. And I just put half of the fat-free honey mustard on it. And that was great. Well, then I got home and I was like, okay, I need to edit the weigh-in vlog from yesterday. And then I realized that my new camera, something was wrong with the files on there. I had to delete the KindMaster app. I got the pretzels out and I went to town on the pretzels. So I had 2 servings of gluten-free pretzels with some hummus. And then my husband got home and he said, I'm sitting there eating pretzels, and he's like, what you doing? Are you eating? Because he knew I'm kind of stressed out about some family stuff. And then I couldn't get my thing to edit. And I was like, yeah, I'm eating pretzels. And he said, okay. And I said, will you take them away from me? And he said, yeah. Because I just had the bag at that point. And I was just, like stress munching. So he took the pretzels away from me, and I called it, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, I said, no more. I was at the end. Kaput, whatever. I said, this is it. I'm done eating for the day. So I tracked everything. I only went a little bit into my weeklies, so I went like 10 into my weeklies. So that's pretty good for eating out twice and then having, you know, Pretzelgeddon, like Armageddon, but with pretzels, whatever. So, so that was yesterday, and then I have a busy day today. I feel like, oh, and I went on a 2-mile walk yesterday morning before weigh-in. I didn't show you guys that. And then I got, so from Weight Watchers, they sent me like a little congratulations, you got your 5%. So they just sent that to me on the app. Well, my hair looks really weird now. I'm gonna have to go back and fix it. So I was like, wait a minute, because I started with them. I restarted with Weight Watchers at meetings at 255, and I just hit like almost 23 pounds. So, you know, 25 would be my 10%. So, you know, 12.5 would be my 5%. So maybe they just didn't send me that notification. I'll post it right here. I just got it. So, but then it said 2M. So I'm like, 2M, is that like 2 months ago? Because that would make sense. That's when I hit it. But I don't know why it popped up like right after I weighed in yesterday. So anyway, I am this close to my 25-pound reward. So I have like 2.5 pounds to go. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know I probably won't do 2.5 pounds. At this point, I'm just doing about 1 pound a week, which is my goal, I know. But you know how you sort of wish. So my friend Anita over on her channel, and I will link her channel below. I will do that, I promise. She's trying to get her 50-pound. So she and I are going to go hard this week. Anita, I'm going to go hard with you, and I probably won't get my 25 pounds this week, but I'm going to try really hard. So I'm going to drink water. I'm going to really watch my intake. Now it's going to be hard because Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be out with my brother. So my strategy for that is to bring Premier Protein and Quest bars and, you know, just have options for when we're out running around and stuff. So I'm going to take you with you. I'm going to take you with you. No, I'm not. I'm going to take you with me for the rest of the day. I'll show you what I'm doing. Church, grocery shopping, meal prep, cleaning. I would like to work on my planners. I haven't worked on them in a while. I've been looking at them. I got last week done, but I haven't actually filled a lot of stuff in. So I need to, you know, look at that this evening. There's supposed to be like another church thing this evening up in the city, an hour away. But there's a point where you're like, I can't. It's like a talk and an evening service. So I think what I'm going to do instead is concentrate on what I need to get done here, because at this point I feel super compressed and I feel stressed out, which you're probably getting off of me. So I feel stressed out. So the goal is, you know, I can feel stressed out, but what do I do with the feeling, you know? How am I going to act on it? So I'm going to try to get some exercise today if I can. I'm going to try to get a walk in or something and eat healthy and track. And then try to go to bed a little early tonight so I can I feel like I didn't get enough sleep already this weekend. So, okay, next up, I don't know, maybe lunch? I'm not sure. Hey everybody. I want to introduce you to someone. This is Asher, the squirrel murderer. Unfortunately, on the way to church this morning, Asher had his first kill, and it was it was terrible.
It was awful. Just awful.
This squirrel had a death wish, basically, and ran right. I mean, he ran, and Asher says he made eye contact with Asher before Asher hit him. So that's how we started our morning, was with roadkill. And now we are headed to Aldi. I was thinking about going to Costco today, but it is like 40 minutes away, and I kind of feel like I need to go to that church thing this evening. Are you going to go with us?
I mean, I probably can. I have a lot of school stuff to do, so.
All right, I am back from Aldi. I have switched out of my church clothes, and I'll show you what we got. Some of the stuff is, like, we got a thing of Coke for Asher. I won't show you that. And he got some peanut butter cups. So I'll just kind of show you what my haul is. Me and my husband's. My husband, our haul. Okay, so Asher got some fresh, sweet Italian turkey sausage. He's actually gonna have these. I am not, but I will show you the nutritional information. One link is 180 calories, 10 grams of fat, 3 grams of saturated fat, 2 carbs, and 20 grams of protein. So he's gonna make like pasta with these on there. And then I got 2 packages of the chicken breasts. They say they have rib meat on them, so I'm gonna make sure I cut that off. But these are cage-free, cage-free chicken breasts with no antibiotics. So I got 2 packages of those. I'm gonna cook this up for salads this week, and then I'll just have the other ones available in case I need them. I got some radishes. These are really great just for crunch. And I got some hummus, so I'm gonna use these for like a little crudité type of deal. My spring mix, I'm gonna meal prep salads with this. I got 2 bags of green grapes. These actually looked really good from Aldi. So here's the second bag. I'm about to drink this. I got some cheese slices. These are actually the Fit and Active. They're 2 Smart Points per slice. So I probably will just use a half of a one on my breakfast sandwiches this morning so I don't have to run to the store to get the fat-free ones. I got some wild caught brown Gulf shrimp that are raw, peeled, and deveined. I'm gonna use these in a recipe this week. I got some more bananas, even though I'm trying not to eat many bananas. Asher and my husband both eat bananas. Sandwich skinnies. These are 3 Smart Points a piece. Roasted red pepper hummus, 2 tablespoons for 1 Smart Point, and I like to dip carrots and other crunchy things in that. I got some mushrooms for a recipe. These are Asher's kettle chips. Hey Ash.
Hello.
I got these Pinzels, these Pinzel cookies. You can have, basically they're 1 point each. You can have 6 cookies for 5 Smart Points. I thought it would be good to make like a little dessert out of them using 2 of the cookies. We'll see how that plays out. I was thinking about 2 of the cookies and some PB2 and some sugar-free Cool Whip would be yummy. I got some sweet peas. These are 0 Smart Points. I really like this Garden Fresh label from Aldi. So I got sweet peas. I got whole kernel corn. I love their corn, this frozen corn from them. Portobello, the baby portobello mushrooms. Probably going to use those in a recipe. A thing of celery for recipes. A thing of eggs. You know, on Freestyle, you got to have lots of eggs. I got a couple of these cucumbers. I was thinking about making tuna fish and doing sliced cucumbers instead of chips. Regular corn. I enjoyed the corn last week so much, so I thought it'd be fun to cook up some corn again and have with a veggie burger. 2 things of blueberries. Here is some of the spices I got yesterday at that health food store I was telling you about. So I got a Tuscan herb seasoning rub. I think this is what I'm going to use on my chicken today. And then I got a big thing of cumin, which I'm going to use in my 0 point meatless chili. I got some whole beets. I'm going to use these on my salad for salad prep. Some spinach to have with my eggs in the morning. And then over here are my canned goods. Asher got some Parmesan cheese for pasta. I got some mild chili beans. I'm going to have to calculate the points, but this is going to go in my big pot of 0 point meatless chili today. And so I think that these have points because they may have some sugar in them. They have cornstarch. Maybe they don't have sugar. It doesn't look like they have sugar. Yep, they have a little bit of sugar. So, but this is going to be in one big pot, and I only have 1 can of these. So, a can of chili beans. I have 2 cans of tomato sauce, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, some cannellini beans. You know I can't say that word. These dark red kidney beans, and then I'm going to use some black beans and make a chili out of that. Okay, I have meal prep going on. These are Asher's turkey sausages that we're browning for him. I just threw together it's probably 1 point a cup or a little bit less. Oh, it's steaming. This is that several bean, like 4 different kinds of beans, frozen corn, 2 cans of tomatoes, a can of tomato sauce, garlic, onion, and cumin, paprika and lime juice with salt and pepper, and some avocado oil. So this is just something I threw together. So that I'm going to be eating on sweet potatoes this week. Then I also threw together, you guys have seen this salad that I make before. This is frozen corn, black beans. I'm using red onion, cilantro, cumin, salt, pepper, and a tablespoon of avocado oil. I'll count this 1 point. There's about 3 servings in here. So 1 point per serving for the avocado oil, and it has lime juice too. So I'll use this on wraps or something else. So I threw that together. Here's salad fixings. I'm about to put my chicken in the oven. Here are my Aldi chicken breasts. These are raw, and I have put about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons over the whole thing of this Tuscan herb seasoning, and it smells amazing. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 400 for 20 to 30 minutes, and those will go on my salad. I've got 2 big sweet potatoes that I've washed really well, and those are going in the oven at 400 with the chicken breasts. These will go for about half hour to 45 minutes, and I will be cutting these in half and serving them with the bean chili thing that I have cooking. Now I'm going to have some lunch. I have 2 of the flat out bread, like pizza, thin bread pizzas that I've showed you guys before. This is just the flat out brand. 2 of these is 7 points. I have 2 points worth of cheese on here, 0 smart points worth of the crock pot red sauce from A Daily Dose of Pepper, and I have some veggies on here. So I'm going to count this for 9 points. So that is lunch today. So I am mid meal prep, and I'm sitting here. I got the nicest email this last week from Jill and Sammy. They are a mother-daughter Weight Watching team from New York area, and I just wanted to give them a shout out. I know they had sent me an email before. I guess it went to my spam, and they just emailed me again. But hi to Jill and Sammy Wilbur in Westchester, New York. I love that Jill's daughter Sammy is in college in New York City, and she takes all of her food that's prepped into the city. She brings a huge bag of prep food for the day. And so, and I also wanted to tell Jill, I hope she feels better, because it sounds like she fell and broke her humerus, which is very unfortunate. So I hope you're feeling better, and I'm so sorry. It took me a little bit to get back to your email, but I am emailing you back right now as we speak. So I just wanted to say hi to them, and you know, kudos to all of you guys out there who food prep, and we all have to take these huge bags of food. It's so funny. My lunchbox is just stuffed to the brim with things at work. And it's somewhat amusing, I think, to my coworkers. They're like, what's in there? What's all that food? You know, and it's like, well, it's everything that I need just in case, so that I don't go off program. So kudos to Sammy for doing all the meal prep and bringing all that in, I'm sure, on the train and the subway and everything else, and staying on plan. And I wish you guys much success on Weight Watchers, and keep in touch. So here I am putting together my lunches. So here's one version where it has half a sweet potato and about a cup of the chili. So it's 3 points for this sweet potato, 1 point for the chili, so that's 4 points. Then I'm making salads. So I'm doing mixed greens, tomatoes, onions, 2 tablespoons of the Kirkland cheese, and a chicken breast. So I'll just be counting. Oh, Asher, you know what else I need? I need that light Italian dressing. Hold on. So I just had to send Asher to the store because we were out of tomatoes and they didn't have any at Aldi. Let's see. He's picking up some more yogurt for me. I'm going to make those little yogurt desserts that I've shown you guys. But here's the cheese that's going to go on my chicken salads. It's the Parmigiano Reggiano. This comes from Costco. 2 tablespoons of this is 1 smart point. Here are my little desserts I'm making. So I'm taking about half of a container of this Fage Total 0%. This is, what size container is this? Fage, let's see, 33.3 ounce. So I put in a tablespoon of sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O. I put in 8 droppers of coconut sweet drops and 1 dropper of just plain stevia. And I'm gonna mix this all up. So after I have mixed that up, I divide it into 3 portions, and I put it in little half-cup containers from Pampered Chef. So as is, these are 1 Smart Point a piece, but I'm gonna top them with a tablespoon each of sugar-free syrup, 0 Smart Points per tablespoon, and a teaspoon of the whole Trilogy health seeds. I got these at Walmart. There's my 3 little desserts, and these are really good. So the teaspoon of the health seeds is 0 Smart Points. The chocolate syrup is 0. The only thing we're really counting points for is this sugar-free, fat-free pudding. So each one of these is 1 Smart Point. And these are just fun to pack in the lunchbox. Okay, by this point in meal prep, I want Amanda Seipert to come to my house and finish. Amanda, if you're watching, can you please come do this for me? So, you know, it's interesting because this week's Weight Watcher meeting was all about, you know, preparing. And I think that that means something different to all of us. And for me, it's really important to me to have lunches prepared, because otherwise I spend too much money eating out. And then I also don't make as great of choices. So it is worth it, but it does take me a couple hours on Sundays between, you know, getting everything ready, getting everything cooked, and then getting everything packed away. So it is an investment of time. And when my best friend was here, she was telling me, you know, I was telling her about meal prepping, because she was like, what are you doing? And I said, well, in order for me to do this for myself, I have to do meal prep. And she said, well, that's just a lot of work. And she's got 4 kids, works full time. One of her kids is special needs. She said, so what I do during the week is I go to Whole Foods and I go to the bar and I make myself and one of her sons, you know, lunches. And she's able to afford that and do that. And I said, you know, you have to do what works for you. So that's the thing with Weight Watchers. It can definitely work. If you're not able to meal prep, you just have to be creative. So if you're going to eat out for lunch every day, you just have to make sure you sort of pre-track and know what you're going to do. You have to have a budget for it as well, because it can definitely get expensive. You know, the cool thing that I'm noticing is I am cooking a lot more at home. We're saving money. I feel like I'm using more of my groceries than I used to. Like, I'm literally down to the wire on everything, and I just had to send, like I said earlier, send Asher out to get a couple of things to finish up my meal prep. But the nice thing too is I have things in the refrigerator for the evenings when I come home, and, you know, maybe the guys want to get hamburgers. I still have something that I can eat. So the other way that you can do it is during the week, when you make your dinners, put away leftovers for the next day that are healthy. If you don't mind eating, you know, next day leftovers, I do that as well. Or, you know, just make an extra of everything that you make during the week and you'll have something meal prepped. One of the other issues that I've run into is how long food is good for. So my rule of thumb is I just kind of watch things. Usually about 3 to 4 days is my absolute limit, especially on meat. If there's not meat involved, like I have salads for 3 days. But after day 3, I wouldn't eat chicken or anything like that. So, you know, you want to make sure that everything is in a refrigerated, you know, area. Like, don't put it in the refrigerator on the door where the door keeps getting open and it loses its coolness. When I meal prep meat items, I put it way at the back of the refrigerator, and then I make sure it gets eaten within 3 days. So you may want to label stuff, you know. Something else that my leader told me that I thought was kind of a cool tip is that when she meal preps, when she goes to the store, she takes a permanent marker with her and she scans stuff in the store and writes on it in the store before she has even purchased anything. Because she said, if it's going in the cart, I'm buying it. And who's going to care if, you know, if something gets poked back and it has a 4 on it, nobody's going to really know what that means. And so I think that that's a cool tip. I'm not sure if I'm going to implement that, but I think that that's probably useful. I probably will just forget the Sharpie to do that. But anyway, back to working on my meal prep. So my dinner tonight is a big salad with mixed greens, that chicken that I showed you, so 1 chicken breast, 2 tablespoons of light Italian dressing. Sorry, I just got back from a walk. Parmesan and Reggiano cheese. I just went on a 1.5 mile walk, and I'm having a Zevia. So the cheese is 2 tablespoons for 1 point. The dressing, 2 tablespoons for 1 point. So 2 points for my salad. I'm gonna eat this, and I may have a sweet potato with it. Okay, next up, I'm gonna make a dessert tonight. Notice I am not using the camera on my phone because I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna use 2 Pinzel cookies. 2 cookies is 2 Smart Points, a banana, a tablespoon of Hershey's sugar-free chocolate syrup, and 2 tablespoons of PB2. I believe 2 tablespoons of PB2 is 1 point. Hold on a second, let me just look. So yes, the PB2 is 1 point. So here is my little 3-point dessert, and I'm gonna go watch some Sister Wives. Hey everybody. Okay, it is Sunday evening. I took my Fitbit off, but I think it's like 7:30-ish. And I have sat down to watch Sister Wives. I have it on DVR so I could, rewind back to the beginning of it. But on the breaks, I'm like gonna have to run and do things because I'm still trying to wrap up for the beginning of the week tomorrow. And I talked to my brother. They will be here Wednesday. We were making plans for the end of the week. We're gonna go do some antiquing and go do lunches and go to a museum. I mean, we're gonna be really busy. So I'm going to try to keep my points as low as possible at the beginning of the week, so that I will have enough weeklies in case we end up eating out quite a bit. And then I'll just have to make really good choices. But other than that, I had a great Sunday. I was sitting down with my planner, and I think I'm going to switch to just using 1 planner for everything. Having 2 planners and decorating both of them is like overwhelming me. So, and I don't have enough, stuff to put into 2 planners. So I think I'm just going to use my Happy Planner for right now. So I was looking at that a little bit tonight and just jotting down stuff I need to remember. So that feels very freeing. I got a good walk in. The only thing today that didn't go so well is I just didn't drink any water really. So I'm gonna go get a big cup of water, but I don't want to drink too much before bed because then I end up getting up a bazillion times. So I'm sure you guys know what that is like. But yeah, I had a great Sunday, got a lot of meal prep done. My husband was like, just stay home tonight. He said, we're gonna be out until 10:30 otherwise. And I can't. I'm toast. I'm done. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the vlog. Thanks for watching and supporting me. I hope you had a great on-program weekend. Drop me a little line and let me know how it's going for you. And I will see you, I believe tomorrow I'm going to be vlogging my food. So we will see, and then we'll see what I get vlogged for the rest of the week. So yeah, thanks again. I'll see you guys later. Bye.